March Madness betting tips. Smaller schools, smaller conferences. How do you figure out who's who, who's good, who's not, who's in between? You start by one player at a time, with one player at a time, and go from there. And then you build a team profile based on that player. Here's a great place to start. Sun Belt opener on their conference tournament. Both teams with the same record. Very low spread, so there's no giveaway in the records or the spread. That makes it a little bit harder, and that's what we want. We want to try to solve the unsolvable, and we start with one player and then build a profile from there on the team. We're going to go for Georgia State right here. We're going to try to figure out a little bit more about them based on their top scorer, Hamilton. Now, 17.7 points per game as their season leader on a team that's scoring 70.3 points per game. Not bad as an offense. Anything above 70 is pretty good as far as I'm concerned, especially for these smaller schools. So we want to go to the box score for their most recent game and get to know a little bit more about Hamilton. First of all, we want to make sure that he played. We want to Google all the top guys to make sure everybody's healthy. And then the other thing we want to do is find any highlights we can on YouTube of either individual team highlights or game highlights of these smaller schools. So we see Hamilton, he played, second on the team in minutes, tops on the team in scoring, 20 points, led the team in field goal attempts at 15, but he was only 3 for 15 and 1 for 8 from 3. So if he scored 20 points, he must have shot a bunch of free throws. So we go to all stats. Sure enough, 13 of 15 from the free throw line. Here's the first thing that we're going to start doing now for Hamilton. We're going to see, is he a free throw guy or was that just a random occurrence? We start to build a little player profile for him. We see he's a pretty big guard, 6'5", 200, especially for a sophomore. He's from Georgia, so a hometown guy. You definitely want to find out where the games are being played in these conference tournaments. Do they have any local connections? You not only want to research the games, the teams and the players, but also the locations to get value in any way you can. So we see right here, that top line, 13 for 15 from the free throw, but then before that, 2 of 2, 5 of 5, 3 of 3. It's a pretty decent free throw shooter overall, but he's not getting to the line as much as he did in that game. It was more of a random occurrence. We do see double-digit score pretty much most of the season, getting up a constant, I'd say mid over the last 10 games. They're probably averaging about 15, 16 points. The 28 might bump that up a little bit closer to 20. But this guy's pretty consistent. You see his minutes there, 36, 40, 33, 32, 37, 41. He's getting the minutes. He's getting about, I'd say about 16, 17 field goal attempts per game. We built a little player profile here on Hamilton, and then we could build one for the team.